Light remains on. And this time he catches them. They're away and they're racing. And easily the first away, Safari Boy, won the start out quickly. Also is playing for time, is going to settle much handier. Coming across now is Declared Innocent. Also out there, Absolute Weapon charging forward as they race up to the first corner. They're followed by Mr. Invisible down on the inside from a little schooner. Real Serenity 3 deep around those in the early part. A length and a half behind them is Rubik Delight. Dania Rock back in the centre is next of all. Tokyo Fire 3 deep. Back in the field as well is Neep Tide and Zoltanite. And outside of those, on the outside of them, 3 deep all fired up when they start the run down the riverside of the track. So it'll be spotting the leader about 10 lengths as they go down by the 1,000. And a clear last of all is Dubious Challenge. And so the pacemaker, Safari Boy, leads the way. Up running second, Declared Innocent. A length and a half away behind them. Travelling third is Playing for Time. A half a length in Absolute Weapon. A further 2 behind the Mr. Invisible. Down on the inside of a little schooner. It's prominent in running. 1.5 Real Serenity improving, and around the outside Tokyo Fire's on the move as well. It's starting to slide forward. Rubik Delight on the inside. They're being followed by All Fired Up, who's going to follow Tokyo Fire, and then Dania Rock back behind them next of all. Neep Tide, and further back Zoltanite. Last Dubious Challenge towards the turn, 400 from home, and the leader is Safari Boy. Second Declared Innocent. Over on the outside now, Absolute Weapon goes out after the leader, and a little schooner's working into it now, back near the inside. Playing for Time at the 250 mark. Safari Boy shifting ground, joined on the extreme outside by a little schooner. Tokyo Fire's running on well, and back behind those then as they race down to the 50-metre mark. Neat Tide, a little schooner's in front. Tokyo Fire driving at it when they went to the line. It was a little schooner on the inside, and Tokyo Fire heads out of sync. Very tight finish. Tokyo Fire or a little schooner. Absolute Weapon third from Neep Tide, and they were followed then by Real Serenity. In behind them Declared Innocent, followed by Safari Boy. Then came All Fired Up. Further back Playing for Time, Rubik Delight, Zoltanite, then Dania Rock, Dubious Challenge, and Mr. Invisible. Tight finish again here. A little schooner, Tokyo Fire. A little schooner, Pike looked as though he might have just had the advantage, but Tokyo Fire dived, got a good dive in, heads out of sync. I reckon it might be the outside here in this circumstance. And 15's got the nod. Tokyo Fire, 21 into $10. And the Stefanos mare for Julie Clements and Sean O'Donnell has landed the money. So they've picked the eyes out of a bit of value here, with 15 getting the photo result. Tokyo Fire from a little schooner, Willie Pike. Third went the way of 9, Absolute Weapon. Fourth, number 4, Neep Tide. 15.594 in 151.54. And it's a short half head, a length and a half, a couple of very close finishes in the first 3 races on the card. Tokyo Fire, raced by Julie Clements, Santo Waraya, Wally Mitchell, out of Jana's Choice, has produced a few winners for this stable. Trained by Julie and ridden by Sean O'Donnell. Gets the money here, and they've spec'd it the longer odds in the race as well to beat a little schooner. A Bondi Futurism gelding, trained by Adam Durant, ridden by Willie Pike. And third placing going the way of Absolute Weapon by Your Song from Nice Lines, Misty Baisley and Ava Catarino. Sectional time is 36.18. 36.18. Well, we go down to race 4, the Reliable Asset Maintenance Maiden over 1,400 metres. And we take out 15, 16, 17, 18. Power Trooper, True Blue Bondi, Savvy Ruler, and also Truly Gifted. No change to the jockeys board, that is for sure. As we head down now, Lockie's about to join us after the victory. And Tokyo Fire, they had a little nibble, $21 into 10, and has got the job done, albeit by a breath in a bob of the heads finish over a little schooner.
Exactly right, Darren. Big market move late for Tokyo Fire, and the money has landed as Julie Clements joins you now. Julie, congratulations on the win. Tokyo Fire out to 1,800 metres. She had to do it the hard way, but gee, she was tough late.
Yeah, this is a very strong staying family, so and she got held up terribly the other day all the way up the straight. So we were expecting a forward showing. Probably not 3 deep without cover, but we were going to sit 3 deep with cover. But really happy with her. She showed an amazing amount of guts.
As we've touched upon, had to do it the hard way wide the trip, but you compare that to last start when she was bottled away in between runners. You'd much rather her have galloping room given the type of horse she is.
Oh, absolutely. Let them roll into themselves. Shaun knows her, he rides her a track work every single day, so his plan was to sit out there and get going.
1800 metre maiden winners, not often spoke about as progressive types, but with the way she did it today, it looks like she can only improve over more ground.
Yeah, definitely. The rest of her families have run in Oaks and Derbies and that. So, you know, she's always shown us some ability. It's just we haven't had much luck in running.
With that in mind, where's to next for her?
Just a Class 1.
A Class 1 will take the baby steps, but I'm sure she's a mare to follow regardless.
Thanks very much, Lockie.
There's Julie Clements after the win of Tokyo Fire. Some wins, Scotty, as I touched upon. I know it was only an 1800 metre maiden, but we might not see a tougher win all afternoon because she was off the track the entirety and still had the tenacity to travel up into the corner and just continued to grind away the margin with a little schooner over the concluding stages, and in the end Shaun O'Donnell was the man that got the bob when it mattered most.
And compare the pair, a little schooner settled 1 out 2 back, peeled off 3 deep into the home corner. Beautiful ride by Willie Pike, but in the end the fitness over the top with Tokyo Fire. Shaun O'Donnell joins us now. Shaun, she had to do it the tradesman's way, but she was just too tough for them.
Yeah, absolutely. She's quite a relaxed type, so even though it's 3 deep, there's not a lot of breeze. She didn't pull, so it's just working up slowly. But you're right, it's not ideal in an 1800 maiden to be 3 deep with no cover. But then I went to go and Pikey popped off, so I got cover from the 600. It was beautiful. Most surely won me the race just that bit there. So great finish in the end and a lot of tenacity, this little horse.
Able to beat him on the line too, Willie Pike. Grabbed him in the last stride. Doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't, but, you know, he said good on you, and I've still got it, don't worry.
Always had it. Now, another one from this stable. Skywalker,
yeah.
The other day. Big run in return.
Yeah, great run, no trial. He went terrific, just blew out and still run third, but I think, like, she's honest and tough, but I think he's got a bit more ability than her. But look, they can only win on race day, and great to ride a winner for these guys again. Been long time loyal servants of me, and vice versa. It's great to get a win for them. Love them.
And of course, when they breed them, they have to be very patient.
Yeah, it's been a long time between drinks. Well, there's we call him Alfie. He won last year in Bunbury, so they've had to wait a while for this one, but bloody fantastic. Really happy.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Love to the wife and the family. Cheers.
There's Shaun O'Donnell. Great to see him get a result for Julie Clements and one of the legends of WA racing in Wally Mitchell. They take out the MCA Polytrack Maiden over the 1800 metres with Tokyo Fire, a mare to follow moving forward.